The mission of the Hispanic Heritage Council of Western New York is to foster and inspire awareness, understanding, and appreciation of past, present, and future contributions of the Hispanic community in Western New York. Since its inception in 2010, under the leadership of Casimiro Rodriguez, its board of directors has lived up to the true meaning of its mission. It continues to lead, creating and supporting the promotion of the Hispanic community and its contributions to Western New York's rich historical and cultural heritage. With their offices at the Buffalo and Erie County Central Library and being the recipients of the 2017 Daniel B. Niederlander Award, their efforts and commitment to making the Hispanic Heritage District the gateway to America, a welcoming attraction that everyone can be proud, finally came to fruition this past year with its ribbon-cutting ceremony at the Puerto Rican and Hispanic Day Parade. Partnering with the Albright Knox Art Gallery, the Rich Family Foundation, and M&T Bank, the display of art authored by muralist Betsy Casana portrays deep Latin roots, interpretive signage, decorative lampposts, wayfinding signs, and banners celebrating local and national Hispanic heroes. The Verdant clock that sits proudly in front of Niagara Cafe and the archways define the boundaries of their community and the stretch of Avenida San Juan. More is planned in the way of art, the historic milestone in naming of the Niagara Branch Library in honor of one of its pioneers, and a dream of a museum that will someday be the home of hundreds of artifacts and collectibles that will reclaim the Hispanic story for generations to come.
Pictures now coming in from Puerto Rico after taking a direct hit. Hurricane Maria slamming into the island, and as you heard, one official saying the island is destroyed.
This past year, in addition to the many events, they partnered with Buffalo's community leaders, forming the Western New York Puerto Rico Hurricane Maria Fund Committee in support of Hurricane Maria survivors, both on the island of Puerto Rico and here locally. Thanks to M&T Bank, WKBW Channel 7, WIVB Channel 4, and the generosity of all of Western New York, thousands of pounds of materials and medical supplies was shipped, and funds raised was in excess of $220,000 to help the victims and survivors. Rodriguez spent several months on the island of Puerto Rico, making a Buffalo connection for the distribution of the well-needed funds to those most in need.
Hispanic Heritage Council also helped a lot in the local effort, trying to get the different banks and the different companies and corporations together. They helped put on telethons and raise quite a bit of money. So they were pretty instrumental in helping the effort of the group.
In support of the new education bargain, they joined Buffalo public school officials on site in Puerto Rico for the recruitment of much-needed teachers, making it the second year that more professionals join the ranks of bilingual education in the Buffalo public schools. The efforts brought 12 new educators in various fields and subject matters to Buffalo.
The Hispanic Heritage Council was essential to recruiting candidates from Puerto Rico. It's not just about offering someone a job. They really need a community who will embrace their transition. The council helped by offering their homes for the winter. They were offered coats and celebration when they arrived, and I say they're still celebrating right now, because if it wasn't for the community embracing the people who came from Puerto Rico, they would not have been able to remain.
Good afternoon, I'm Samantha Martinez. You're listening to Sin Fronteras, West New York at 1.
And I'm Michelle Agosto.
On August 4th, 2017, with the help of Goya Foods, HHC launched their first bilingual radio program, Sin Fronteras Beyond Boundaries, on WUFO, 1080 AM and 96.5 FM. The program is geared to reach a larger bicultural audience to promote their mission for the community. It can be heard every Friday at 1 p.m. with hosts Samantha Martinez and Michelle Augusto.
Now stuck at the border as part of Trump.
Giving back to the community for HHC every year, one of the highlights of Hispanic Heritage Month, is Salsa for a Cure. Since its inception, they have partnered with local community organizations to raise more than $12,000 for patient care services at Roswell Park. In March, the Hispanic Heritage Council was honored to dedicate the Herman Bodilla School Auditorium in honor of Dr. David Caban, a longtime teacher and advocate of bilingual education in Buffalo. In addition to the major projects, HHC continues their regular annual programs, such as Al Dia del Niño, and the multitude of other activities during Hispanic Heritage Month and throughout the year. They network with all arts and cultural organizations to bring the best out of the Queen City, celebrating diversity at its finest, forging paths toward the future that underscores the history, heritage, values, and culture of the Western New York Hispanic community for generations to come.